So in this video, we're going to be going through the ultimate tips and tricks guide for the finals. And before we get into this one, if you're struggling to get into the game on Steam, I have recently done a video showing you exactly how you can do that, because there's been a bug with the playtest thing. It's not working for a lot of players, but there's a video on the channel that'll clear that up. So from the main menu of this game, we have 5 different options here. We've got Leagues, Battle Pass, and the store, which don't really matter. The 2 most important things are your contestants and your equipment. When it comes to the contestants, you have light, medium, and heavy. The heavy build is high survivability, it says it all up here. Low movement speed, it specializes in demolition and fortifications. And the demolition is crazy in this game. Then coming over to the medium build, they excel in mid-range combat, average health and movement speed. They specialize in healing, scanning, or providing support. Then when it comes to the light build, exceptionally fast but low survivability, executes hit and run tactics, specializes in stealth and evasion. So those are your options. I personally like the heavy because it's a lot more tanky. I like the medium class as well. For me personally, light is the worst, just because at the start when you first unlock the build, you're either going to have a suppressed SMG which has an incredibly bad damage drop off, or you're going to have a sniper. So you're either really close or really far range. The heavy can deal with both, the medium can deal with both. However, if you're wanting to be fast, then obviously go for the light build. I will say one thing about the light build, I do really enjoy the grappling hook. It helps you get around, and there is a lot of verticality in this game. So my recommendation would be to try all the different builds. You start off with medium, 1 match unlocks the heavy, 2 unlocks light. Give them all a shot and figure out which one is the best for your personal playstyle. I've noticed in this game, I've had to put my mouse sensitivity up to maximum. It's quite slow when you're turning your mouse. Like when you're moving your mouse and turning your character, it's quite slow in this game. Then when it comes to the equipment, you have a bunch of different stuff you can unlock for your characters. You need VRs, which is a currency. You can have a max of 10,000 at any time. You earn it by playing. And then for an example, if you wanted to switch out and run the sword with your light class or your light build, then you would use 600 VRs to unlock it, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of different gadgets, weapons, and a couple of different specializations to try. And you've got equipment for your light, your medium, and also for your heavy. So as I said when we was looking through the contestants, I recommend trying each of the builds, see which one you get on with the best, and then focus your equipment unlocks based on those, because I've played multiple matches now. The VRs don't come in fast. So it's going to take a little while to save up and unlock all the equipment that you want for your character. But for the heavy, you get things like flamethrowers, and you get the Lewis gun, you get dome shields, explosive mines. For the mediums, you can get an F-car, you can get a Model 1887, even a riot shield. So there's lots of different stuff to try out in the game. And there is a battle pass in the open beta. It's free. You don't have to pay to unlock the battle pass. You even get 10,000 coins or credits or whatever it is as soon as you load up the beta. So I went into the store and I bought a couple of the bundles. And when it comes to the battle pass itself, there are only 2 pages of it. But you will unlock things like weapon skins, and you'll also get like charms and stickers and things like that. Then we have some contracts, and these are currently bugged as far as I'm aware, because the top one, the Banquet Entrant, play 2 rounds in Banquet. I've played more than 2 and they're not clocking. It doesn't make that much of a difference. You're just going to earn some XP towards leveling up the battle pass and stuff. But I just thought I'd let you guys know that I'm pretty sure that is bugged out with quite a few of the different contracts. But you do have contracts there to maybe focus on and earn some extra XP. And not only that, you get a bonus for doing a certain amount, like 2, 4, and 6. They're going to get you 1,000 XP each. Plus, you've got daily, weekly, and you even get seasonal contracts in this game. So when it comes to your leagues, you move up from bronze up to silver, so on and so forth. And then if we go into play, you have practice, where you can just mess around and just learn how the game works. You have tournaments, you've got knockout rounds, you get ultimate victory in the final round. Or what I've been doing is quick play, you jump into a single match. And if we have a look, you have Quick Cash and you have Banquet. They both work similar. Quick Cash is 3 teams of 3 players. Banquet is 4 teams of 3 players. And basically what you have to do in this game is find all the cash. You can earn it by going around and picking it up when it spawns into the map, or you can get it from killing enemies. Then you have to go and find the deposit box, and it's got to be the first team to 20,000 in Quick Cash and 40,000 in Banquet. That team is going to win. But as I said, there's a lot of demolition, there's a lot of verticality. It's quite a fast-paced game, even though your mouse movement's pretty slow. But alongside that, you have infinite respawns, and if you go down, there's a chance for your teammates to revive you, but if you get squad wiped, you do have to wait up to 20 seconds for your team to be able to respawn. It can be quite tough to bank some of the cash that you have on your character, because as soon as you go to one of the deposit boxes, like players are going to be alerted that you're there, and they can come along, and if they're the better player, they get the kill, they're able to actually steal your cash. So it's all about being quick, being like aware of your surroundings and stuff. So the biggest tip I could give to any player is make sure you are comfortable with the build you are using, understand the weapons and the gadgets and stuff you've got on that build, and you're going to have a much better time, because if you're wanting to be fast, you've got to really utilize the grappling hook. If you're wanting to play as the heavy build and be more of a tank, you've got to know how to like control your recoil, because the LMG is really, really bouncy. And then if you're playing as the medium, you're focusing on healing and stuff, you've got to stay close to your team, you've got to be good with your healing gun, and you've got to pay attention to when your teammates go down so that you can go along with the defibs and get them back in the game. I've noticed a lot of people in this game are trying to play it lone wolf, but this is a team-based game. There's only 3 players each team, there's only 3 teams in Quick Cash, there's only 4 in Bank It. The maps are quite small, but as I said, they're really vertical, it's fast-paced. And one thing I really, really like is there are so many ropes you can ascend, there's so many zip lines you can cross, there's just like multiple routes to get across the map. And not only that, like jumping off a roof, you're not going to take any fall damage in this game whatsoever. So get comfortable with a build, learn how it works, jump into a match, get yourself the win, and that is the ultimate tips and tricks guide to the finals. And on that note, we are going to leave the video there. If you enjoyed it, leaving a like is appreciated. If you wish to support me further as a creator, there are links in the description. Let me know your thoughts about the video in the comments. And if you want to watch more, you can click the video on screen. All support on the channel is greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.